Hello and welcome to the first episode of Team Carp.
I'm Kyle.
And I'm Laurence.
And we are down at our private park lake today fishing for carp. It is what, the 8th of December?
Yeah.
So it's cold. We're fishing for bites, just want a bit of action really.
We're down here just for the day.
Just day session.
It gets dark about 4ish, so we're hoping to stay about 4:30 maybe, just into darkness. Just to hopefully get no one currently fishing on a lake, but I know there's a guy going to come down here later. He's probably going to fish on the other side of the lake.
Hopefully. When it's like casting across us. It's been about 2 minutes, the rods are just set up. Hopefully Laurence will have something in a minute. We'll get back to you when we does. There's Bream and Carp in this lake, so I think a few pike as well. So we've got a good chance of a bite today. Right, been in a lake, all of about 5 minutes, had the rods out. Laurence is bent into one. Lovely. What does it feel like, Laurence? Feel like a nice fish? You saw one fish splash and now it's absolutely starting on the day. It was a lovely cast. So if it's a nice fish.
It's like died on me.
Right, let's get this ready for netting and then we'll get ready for the camera. Right, first fish of the day.
Been here 5 minutes, our stuff isn't even set up or anything. Literally just got the rod out on a maggot clip. I'll show you the rig later. Just had this lovely bream, absolute slab.
I know a lot of you be thinking what are you getting that on camera for, but
just
it's a PB bream,
yeah,
and it's quite big actually. Hold it up, strip flat for the camera. Look at that.
It's not too bad.
Not too bad at all.
And I'm getting dropbacks. That's going to be a run.
Go on, Laurence.
You just
Go on, Laurence. You in?
Yeah.
Laurence is in again. Right, I'll get this back in the sling. Right, all the chaos.
Second bream.
Laurence,
I have a feeling we're going to get absolutely rinsed by bream today.
Right, we've got one in the sling. We've got one in the net. We'll get back to you in a minute. The second bream of the day, the smaller of the two, so we won't bother weighing it and we're going to just slip it straight back. There's Laurence the bream basher.
Right, back to the bigger bream. Weighed it £6. Not bad for in here. The fish don't go too big. There are some nice ones in it. But quite surprised at the bream. Didn't know there's that many in there.
No,
just slipped back the second one. It was a little
it was about £3-4, weren't too big. This one just weighed in at £6. Nice fish. A little bit of scale damage.
Yeah.
Let's zoom in it quickly. Zoom in on the fish. Let's zoom in on Lawrence's face, looking really happy.
Yeah, so that's a PB bream for me. I've never had a big bream. I've never really targeted bream, if I'm honest.
No. I know a lot of you aren't big fans of bream, but in the winter, fish is a fish and a run's a run. So all are welcome.
We'll get some pictures and we'll get it.
We'll get some pictures, wicked. Right.
Bream number 3. Blanking. Well, at least I'm not blanking. I'm blanking.
Hold on. In a minute, one of the 20s is going to take my line. So hold on.
Right, we're going to put it back. We're not going to weigh it.
Not going to weigh it.
I don't even
think
think he cares, Laurence, about going back.
It wants to become a plate fish.
There we go, there we go.
Ooh, off we go.
Oh, to be fair, it went away quite quick. As King Bream is smashing it up, I thought we'd talk to you a bit about rigs. Oh, yeah.
Right, this is the rig I've been catching them bream on. I am targeting carp, but they are breaming here, so we're getting a bit of fuss. Basically, it's like a maggot clip, but I've not got a maggot clip. I've used a size 10 Drennan hook, as you may be able to see, and then put a bit of fake corn, pop-up corn, on the hair, so it slides up over the hook point. I've got a little bit of fake maggot there, just to neaten off that knot, so it doesn't get tangled or damaged. So what you do is you get your maggots, which Carl has just kicked over on the floor, so it's nice and
well, it wasn't me, but all right.
Nice and leafy, absolute leafy maggots. Thread how many you want on. I normally go for the old 2 white, 1 red, 2 white and another red. Just spices things up a bit. but do whatever you want really. Right, so basically you just put that on that, and then pull a little bit of fake maggot up over the hook, and that's that. Then I've got a little quick link on here, tied with a loop just to speed things up when I'm changing rigs over. Little lead clip, and I think it's 2 ounce lead, something like that. So yeah, so that's my rig. Fish just comes in, it sees the bait, sees some little Haribo around the hook bait.
So they're acting as the freebies.
Right, that's the freebies.
Comes down.
This is a carp's head coming right in now. Can you see it? That guy thinks he's... There it is. Here's it. It's opening now. Right, in his mouth, hooked. Another bream.
Right, so we just thought we'd have a quick chat about, we're using sort of stick mixes, bag mixes. Just thought we'd have a quick chat about sort of what we're using in the bag mixes. Me and Laurence is a completely different bag mixes. So you see, actually, I mean, Laurence is doing better at the moment, but he is being hammered by the Bream. I'm waiting for that bigger carp, so we'll see whose bag mix / baits pay off. So Laurence, tell me a bit about what you're using in the bag.
Right, so what I've used in this bag is 4 slices of bread. 2 of them were white and 2 of them were whole grain. And then, so I blended them up in a blender, so nice and powdery. As you can see it on the camera?
Yeah.
So okay. Nice and powdery. Because in here, lots of people just come down, feed the ducks. So the carp down here are used to lots of bread getting thrown in. They feel confident taking bread baits. So I've got that, and then I also added some poppy seeds in there, just to add some smell and some like seeds, pretty much, just to toughen things out a bit. Put some porridge oats in there as well, not wet or anything, just dry porridge oats. It clouds up the water nicely, so carp see it from distance. And then I've also put a bag of ready salted crisps in here, because I know there's lots of oils and stuff in there, and it really does quite smell. And so I'm using this ESP mesh, not sure what the diameter is, so just fill it up,
16-18 mil,
and then with the hook that I just showed you and the baits on there, the little maggot thing.
Nice little arrangement, Laurence. Do you like that?
Do you like it?
Yeah, it looks nice.
Chilling.
So
just literally just hook and twist again, and then I just hook it in again. Make sure when you're using maggots in PVA bags or PVA mesh, you don't hook the maggot when you go in, otherwise it can master hook bait. But that's about it.
Right, so as you can see, just doing a bit of filming on my bag mix, and Laurence had another run. I think it's a carp. It jumped out the water. The Bembinator does it again. He's been fishing well this morning. That's 5 fish now. That's our first carp of the session, so we can now just call ourselves Team Carp rather than Team Bream. He had this one on what, Laurence? A maggot clip?
The maggot clip I was showing you guys.
Yeah. Buried in the bottom lip.
Yeah.
A Bream.
It's a bream.
Is it?
Ow. Another bream.
We need some more carp in here. We need some more carp in here. There's too many bream, too many bream, too many bream, too many bream.
It's lovely 14.5 pounder from a maggot rig that I showed you earlier. It's really quite lively, electric sting, just making sure it's
14.5 pounds if you didn't hear that. Lucky. Slipping back the 14.5 pounder. Lovely fish, nice fight. Is it ready to go? There he goes.
straight up the line.
See him? Lovely. Right. Frankly, I've been out fished today. Laurence has absolutely stormed it. Bit embarrassing, really. Oh, Laurence, you've had what? How many? About 15 fish? 15 fish? Bream, what? 10 bream, 5 carp?
Yeah. It's carp
14.5 pound. And I have had 2 runs and I've got both of them. I think you've been on the fish though today, I think that's the thing. But the area that Laurence was fishing, the wind's been pushing into sort of the bay bit, so a lot of the fish have been down there. Get back to you if I have something else. I've moved the rods sort of onto Laurence's patch really, trying to fiend the bite. Get back to you if I have one. Right, so just coming towards the end of the session now. It's been reasonably productive. Laurence had
I've had 15 fish.
15 fish
5
and
carp and 10 bream.
I've dropped 2 fish. So
I think I was just on the spot today. I think we've moved both the clock. Well, we've moved Kyle's rods closer to mine. It's on my spot basically, just to see if we can get one.
I think the whole reason Laurence had more fish today is he's just been on the spot really. He's been on the spot where the fish are feeding and he's had them feeding. I've just not had the luck. But we've still got about 45 minutes, an hour left.
Yeah.
So
there are 3 other groups of people on the lake today.
One guy's been here all day and had 2. Well, the other guy's been here half the day, not had anything. And there's another group of lads who just decided to come to the lake and cast sleds around all day.
So how fast they can cast.
A bit annoying, but that's what happens when you go to a park lake. If we wanted complete silence, then we'd obviously have to pay for an £800 or whatever syndicate, and that'd be all well and good, but you have to put up with it when you're at a park lake. Right, so while we've got 2 minutes, we've got all the rods in the water, we thought we'd just have a quick chat to you about what's going to be happening with the channel. So I know we've been around for a bit of time now, and we haven't had much chance to get a video out of school and all the rest of it. So the plans are for Team Carp is to be sort of the running, you'll join us on our sessions, but we'll also have videos, product reviews, sort of stuff like that.
Rig reviews
yeah,
and stuff like that.
Hopefully after Christmas we'll start some competitions for the Twitter followers and the subscribers on Twitter and YouTube, sorry, and there'll be some wicked prizes to win from there from a few people.
I think obviously it's just still in education, so we've still got exams to revise for, so we do try and go fishing as much as possible, but obviously if we blank there's no point making the videos there.
Yeah, so that's it really. That's how it's going to work here at TC. I mean, our aim is to get as many young people into fishing as we possibly can. I mean, when we first started out we didn't really know too much what we was doing.
No.
It's alright if you have family members and stuff that fish, but if you don't, then you don't really get into it. So our aim is to put these videos out there, and kids that maybe don't have like relatives and stuff who fish, watch our videos, get a few tips and have a bit of a laugh.
And see that young people can actually catch decent fish.
We get a lot of old people, especially on the lake we're on now, sort of, oh, you young people can't fish sensibly and stuff, but we fish sensibly.
Even the bailiff come round, he was like, oh, I was playing a fish, and he was like, oh, I won't distract you, it's probably the only fish you've had all day. And I was like, oh no, I've had 15. And he's like, hold on a minute. So I mean, it can be done.
Yeah.
It's just because we're younger than most people then.
So, we'll get back to you if and when we have a fish. If not,
see you later.
See you later.